Hey everybody, it's Josie. Welcome to my channel. And let's talk about something that makes most people squirm, money, money. What if I told you that everything you've been taught about money is wrong? That building wealth isn't just for the rich or lucky, but for anyone willing to learn the real rules of the game? Today, I'm revealing the untold truth about money and how you can start building wealth from absolutely nothing. Most people think making money is about working harder. But the truth is, wealth isn't just earned, it's built. And it starts with understanding three key principles: mindset, strategy, and action. We're going to break down these principles together, step by step, so you can finally ditch the money stress and step into abundance. Before we begin, I would like to thank you, and please don't forget to subscribe. Okay, let's get started. All right, let's dive right in. Number 1, the wealth mindset. The first thing you need to know about building wealth is that it all starts in your mind. That's right, your thoughts about money are more powerful than you think. The wealthy don't look at money the way most people do. They don't see it as something that just disappears with bills or something that causes stress. They see it as an incredible tool, a tool that has the power to create more money. Think about it. If you approach money with fear and scarcity, always thinking, I can't afford this, or I'm terrible with money, guess what? You're actually attracting more of that energy into your life. It's like you're sending a message to the universe saying, keep the abundance away from me. And the universe, in all its infinite wisdom, is like, your wish is my command. But here's the good news. You can totally shift this. Instead of saying, I can't afford that, start asking yourself, how can I afford this? This one simple question can be a total game changer. It flips the script in your mind from scarcity to possibility. When you ask yourself, how can I afford this? You're basically telling your brain to get creative, to find solutions, to open up to opportunities you might have missed before. It's about shifting from a place of lack to a place of abundance. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Josie, this sounds great and all, but I have student loans, rent is due, and I can barely afford my daily latte. Listen, I hear you, and I've been there. We all start somewhere, and the important thing is to start shifting your mindset. Remember, building wealth is a journey, not a sprint. It's about making small, consistent changes over time that add up to big results. And it all begins with believing that you are worthy of wealth and abundance. You are a powerful creator, and you have the ability to manifest your dream life, including financial freedom. So start believing it. Start seeing yourself as someone who attracts wealth, who manages money with ease, and who lives a life of abundance. Because the truth is, you deserve it. You are worthy of living a life you love. A life filled with purpose, joy, and yes, even financial freedom. So let's start creating that reality together. One thought, one belief, one action at a time. Remember, the world is your oyster, and you are a pearl in the making. Number 2, the power of multiple income. Okay, gorgeous souls, let's talk about a concept that can be truly life-changing. Multiple income streams. Now, most people rely on just one paycheck, their 9-to-5 job. And while there's nothing wrong with having a job, relying solely on one source of income can be risky. It's like putting all your eggs in one basket, and if that basket falls, well, you get the picture. The wealthy, on the other hand, understand the power of diversification. They don't just earn money from one place, they create multiple streams of income. They have their investments working for them, they might have a side hustle they're passionate about, or they've created digital products that generate passive income. The key is to make your money work for you, even while you sleep. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Josie, that sounds great for millionaires, but I can barely pay my bills with my current job. Listen, I hear you, and I want to assure you that creating multiple income streams is possible for anyone, no matter your income level. Let's say you're making $50,000 a year. That might seem like a lot, but after taxes, rent, bills, and maybe a few too many takeout coffees, it can feel like you're barely scraping by. But what if I told you that by investing just $200 a month, you could be on your way to building a 6-figure portfolio over time? That's the power of compound interest, my friend. It's like magic, but instead of pulling a rabbit out of a hat, you're pulling wealth out of thin air. Okay, maybe not thin air, but you get the idea. Here's a simple breakdown. Let's say you invest that $200 a month into a low-cost index fund with an average return of 8% per year. Over 30 years, that investment could grow to over $250,000, and that's just from one investment. Imagine the possibilities if you create multiple streams of income like this. Now, investing is just one example. There are countless ways to create multiple income streams. You could start a side hustle based on your passion, like freelance writing, graphic design, or online coaching. You could create and sell digital products like ebooks, courses, or templates. You could even rent out a spare room on Airbnb or offer your skills on platforms like TaskRabbit or Fiverr. The point is, the opportunities are endless, and the only limit is your own creativity and willingness to take action. Remember, building wealth is not just about working harder, it's about working smarter. And creating multiple income streams is one of the smartest things you can do to secure your financial future. So, what are you waiting for? Start brainstorming, explore your options, and take that first step towards creating a life of abundance and financial freedom. Number 3, how to start with nothing. Now, let's get real for a moment. I know that for some of you, the idea of building wealth might feel overwhelming, especially if you're starting from scratch. You might be thinking, Josie, this all sounds great, but I'm already drowning in debt. I don't have any savings, and I have no idea where to even begin. Listen, I hear you, and I want you to know that you are not alone. Millions of people feel this way, and the good news is that it's never too late to turn things around. Remember, every successful entrepreneur, investor, and self-made millionaire started somewhere. They all had their own unique journeys, filled with challenges and triumphs, but they all shared one thing in common. They took action. So how do you start from nothing? It's simpler than you think, but it requires commitment and consistency. First things first, educate yourself. Knowledge is power, especially when it comes to money. Start reading books, listening to podcasts, or taking online courses about personal finance, investing, and entrepreneurship. The more you learn, the more confident you'll become in making smart financial decisions. Second, it's time to earn. Whether it's finding a higher-paying job, starting a side hustle, or monetizing your skills online, focus on increasing your income. Remember, the more money you earn, the more you can save, invest, and grow. Third, invest wisely. Don't just save your money, put it to work for you. Start small, even if it's just $50 a month, and invest in assets that will generate passive income over time, like stocks, bonds, or real estate. Remember that compound interest we talked about earlier? That's your secret weapon to building long-term wealth. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Josie, this all sounds great, but I need some inspiration. Show me that it's possible to go from broke to financially independent. Okay, let me tell you a story about someone we'll call Sarah. Sarah was in her early 20s, drowning in student loan debt, working a dead-end job, and feeling completely lost when it came to her finances. She knew she wanted more out of life, but she didn't know where to start. One day, she stumbled upon a book about investing, and it changed everything. She started small, setting aside just $50 a month from her paycheck, and investing it in a low-cost index fund. She also started a side hustle as a freelance writer, using her skills to earn extra money. She educated herself, she hustled, and she stayed consistent with her investments. Fast forward 10 years, and Sarah is now financially independent. She quit her 9-to-5 job, she travels the world, and she's living her dream life. All because she decided to take control of her finances and build her own wealth. Sarah's story is just one example of the countless people who have gone from broke to financially free. Their stories might be different, but their message is the same. It's possible. You can do it too. Remember, building wealth is a marathon, not a sprint. It takes time, effort, and consistency, but the rewards are worth it. Imagine a life where you have financial freedom, where you can pursue your passions, travel the world, and live life on your own terms. That's the power of building wealth, and it's within your reach. So take that first step. Aim high. Educate yourself, earn more, invest wisely, and watch your wealth grow. You got this. Don't let time passes by. Believe me, I've been there. It's never too late. The truth about money is simple. It's not about how much you make, but how much you keep, invest, and multiply. And the best part? Anyone can do it, even if you're starting from zero. Remember, building wealth is a journey, and it starts with a single step. So what will your first step be? Will you commit to educating yourself about money? Will you start that side hustle you've been dreaming of? Will you finally open that investment account? The choice is yours. Time is gold. For more financial tips and start your journey to wealth today, don't forget to subscribe. If you found this helpful, don't forget to comment and hit that like button and subscribe for more practical money tips. Let's build wealth together starting now. Thank you for watching. See you next time.